Interesting because 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I wouldn't have said I knew what personal branding is, what it means to build a brand, and what can building a brand actually like do for you in so many ways. Even personal branding brought me here today to speak to people about it, and I never even see myself coming to actually talk to people about it. I'll be sharing my screen, and so we'll just get right into it because I have just 20 minutes to go over whatever I want to say. Can anyone confirm they can see my screen? Can anyone confirm they can see my screen?
Yes, please.
All right. Thank you so much. As introduced earlier, my name is Zubaida and I'm a recent graduate of petroleum engineering from the University of Ibadan. And today I'll be talking to everyone here about personal branding, especially for young professionals. I don't know if there are students here, but it is targeted at young professional people still starting out early in their career. When you hear like personal branding, what comes to your mind? What do you think? For me, personal branding is perception of what people have of you professionally. How do people think of you professionally? If people like see you outside, what do they and they mark a face from you? Oh, maybe I know you on LinkedIn. What do people think of you? Or if people scroll through your post online, what do they think of? Do they think of you as maybe someone that is a thought leader in energy space, someone that is a thought leader in finance or whatever? Everyone already has a brand. You yourself, you are a brand yourself. Even if you're not putting out anything, you're a brand. How you walk outside, how you relate with people, you give them a particular perception of you. If someone comes to you now, they carry a stethoscope and they wear a doctor uniform, you don't even need to ask that, do you have a medical degree or anything? The way they dress, the way they approach you, you already perceive them as like, oh, I think this person is a medical doctor. That person itself is a brand. All people perceive of you in terms of your profession, in terms of your career, it is your brand. Are you shaping your own brand or you're letting your brand to just shape itself? If someone take their phone today and Google you, what would they find? What would they see about you online? Would they see that, oh, this person is maybe shaping a space in this particular speed, or your name will not even come up online? Importance of personal branding. Why should you actually be brand? I know we are currently in a world where everyone is talking online, everyone is saying it to a bit or two online. It's very, very okay to feel like, oh, should you actually share or should you just stay back? But I've noticed that the current world we are in today is not the 30 years ago world, it's not the 20 years ago world where you don't even need to say anything online. The world now is vast. You can get any opportunity from anywhere around the world if you're able to set yourself apart, especially in the online or the digital space. People are making millions of naira online in digital space, and it is what they are putting online, what they are sharing online, that is making people to trust them with particular thing. Some people are building online even without showing their face. They are building a brand out there and making a lot of money from people even without showing their face. They are still building a brand, even, and they call that kind of branding faceless branding. Personal branding helps you to attract opportunities. People use their phone every time. A lot of recruiters now use platforms like LinkedIn to vet their candidates before interviews. I once interviewed with a company. They had a recruitment company in that same company, and interacting with the people that recruit there, I realized that all the time, before they look for employees for their partners that they are getting the employees for, they use LinkedIn. They will use LinkedIn to filter out the people they want to reach out to if they are interested in a particular opportunity. They use LinkedIn to try to do everything to get people the job. Imagine if your own brand online is not showing that this is the value you offer and all of that. How will the people that need your service, how will they be able to reach you? Also, personal branding helps to build trust and credibility. If you have a strong brand online, people perceive you in a particular way. That's why some people are using their personal branding to scam people, to fake things and all of that. Though it is not like advisable, but a strong brand help you to build trust and credibility. People that are actresses now, like let's say Funke Akindele now. If Funke Akindele drops a movie, there are people that are ready to watch that movie and give it the perfect review, even if it is not a nice movie or it is a mid movie, because they already trust her. She has built a brand for herself that it is very credible, that she's intentional, she's reliable, she's clear about her goals. Whatever she does, people will always back her online. That's what personal branding does for you. Someone like Vicky James now, she has built a strong brand for herself in the fashion industry that anybody that goes online and be like, oh, Vicky James dress, Vicky James is already becoming a trend and is bringing client and customers for her. Also in the professional world, We see people like Tony Elumelu and others that are making strong, they still do their personal brand. Even with the millions in their account, they are still out there showing themselves and showing that people can always trust them. Also, personal branding sets you apart from the crowd. In a kind of world that we are in now, it is what makes people remember and choose you. If you show up consistently, they already have this visible idea of you, that if they need something related to the kind of service you prefer, they will still come back to you. I remember in 2021, 2022, when I was actively writing technical articles, I would always put it up online, tell people to read, tell people to share and the likes. Then I stopped in 2023. I wrote in 2023, but towards the end I stopped, and I didn't write at all in 2024. And someone still came to me in 2025 to help them write a technical documentation, because they said I was the perfect person for the job, that they trust me, that they've seen some of my work. And I'm like, wow, I've not written since 2023 and you still trusted me enough, and I came to your mind first when you thought that you needed a technical documentation. Those are the kind of things personal branding does for you, because the person already has a perception of me from then, and they needed that service, and I came to his mind first that, oh, this is the person that is right for the job. That's the kind of thing a brand does for you. How do you use a platform like LinkedIn to build a brand? The first step towards that is what? Your optimization, your profile. What is your profile telling people? If you connect with a CEO now, will they accept your connection? The first impression is more of your CV that you're sending to your employer. What is your profile telling them? Would they accept your connection if you try to connect with them? Or they just feel, oh, who is this unserious person that maybe the person will just connect with me now and start begging me for money in my DM or something? Your profile is the first step to showcase that you are serious about your branding on a platform like LinkedIn. The first step is what? Optimize your profile. Let it reflect your interests, your values, your experiences, to find the right audience and the right opportunities for you. Who are the people you are trying to connect with online? Is it people in the finance field? Is it people in the technology field? Is that the field you are interested in? Optimize your profile to reflect that. Make sure that your experiences, you are perfectly highlighting them, because you want to show that, oh, this is the field you are interested in, and you are interested in this particular audience. Also, visibility building and content creation. Now you have the perfect profile. How do you want to start creating visibility? How do you want to start connecting with people? I know people that they do not even create as much content online. What they just do is that they strategize and connect with people, maybe through their DMs, the comment sections and things like that. They don't necessarily need to start being the one posting, but they strategically connect through comment section, DM and all of that. No, it's not as easy coming online to say you want to start talking every time, but you can meet people, you can get the right opportunities for yourself through your profile, through the DMs, through the comment section of the people, the kind of audience you're trying to meet up to. How do you build presence on a platform like LinkedIn? First, most people think that they need to be doing something big, like, oh, I need to be maybe in UK, or I need to be in the US. I need to have had one major achievement to start sharing my wins, or to start sharing my presence on the platform. That too is valid, but if you are trying to build a brand that lasts long, a brand that people know you for, you don't need to just show up once when you have a big win and you let it go again. You need to be consistent, and you need to be consistent. You share your process through not just polished wins. It comes from what you learned from classes or webinars. How I started mine was, when I was a student, if I attend a particular conference, I'll put it up online. If I'm working on something, I'll put it up online. And I was not even getting a lot of likes or anything there. I was just doing my bit and just sharing it online. I was not getting, even my first 1K likes on LinkedIn came when I finally graduated and I posted about it. I had built a brand, and I just posted my graduation picture and I got 2,000, 3,000 likes on that kind of post. My early post did not have that much reaction. I was just getting few reactions from webinars, classes. You can build a brand through that, even reflections on failure, your growth, or learning. Oh, you did this and you failed. A mentee of mine desire to write on LinkedIn was, like last 2 months or so. It was like a failure, a rejection on something she really wanted, and I was like in the process also, and it got to the last stage and they bounced her off, something like that. She was there to just reflect on that failure. It was for a summer internship. Then she reflected on the failure, and it got quite a lot of reactions on LinkedIn. And from that single post, she was able to get another internship in another company. That is what sharing can do for you. Sometimes it can bring about the right people to you, and it does not always have to be like your wins or anything. Reflection on failure too can bring about the right opportunities for you, because now people saw, oh, maybe you really put your best in what you there to apply for and did not later pick you, and someone that has something similar and a better opportunity just, oh, I think I'm so sorry this happened to you, and will you be chanced or you be opportunity to attend with this particular company? And that was just it. You don't need to wait for a major or big achievement to start sharing. Start small from where you are and build momentum as you go upon it. Your profile checklist. First is what? Your headline section. Ensure that your profile has a photo, a banner, a banner that maybe reflects your interest, and a headline that communicates who you are, your interest, and what value you offer. Also, your about section should perfectly highlight and summarize your experiences, things you've done, and what you're looking to gain or open to on the platform. You can check other people's profile and see how they do theirs, so you can make something for yourself too. Also, your education and experiences. Build this place to like a mini professional CV. Highlight your education, the jobs or internships or volunteering experience you've had for people that have not had a professional job before. You just take a time to revamp your CV and start connecting and meeting the right people, because you don't want to say you want to connect to CEO of one company and your profile is not looking so nice. They might not even accept your connection. You need to ensure that you polish your profile first before you start strategically connecting with the right people. Networking and relationship building. How do you network? How do you build relationship? It's not something that just happens once. You don't just meet people and, oh, you have to have something that they are willing to see. Networking is a very, very key thing, and you don't just attend events. What are you taking from that event? Is it key takeaways? Is it people that you are trying to meet up with? Is it people you are trying to talk to? For online networking, comment with insight on other people's posts. If there's someone posts something that, oh, is relatable to you, comment with insight. When you attend conferences that matters to you, ensure that you are going there to learn. If you are not, after learning, what else do you want to do? Do you want to meet people to establish relationships? Do you want to meet people to establish trust? Also, follow up regularly with the new people you are trying to meet. You don't need to do too much. If it's someone that you're really interested in, maybe in mentoring you or in providing a particular value for you, follow up regularly with them. Also, you to provide support or something to them. It doesn't need to be too much. Always offer 1% more value to anyone that is willing to provide something for you. That is how you build networking. That is how you build relationship. How do you now ensure that you are consistent with your brand? Some people feel like personal branding is fake, that no, people online are just making noise, but you see these people, they are online, they are writing, they are online, they are sharing, but they are still winning offline. They are not just online to share and the likes, they are still like winning offline. I think I once had someone I really look up to in that aspect, that, oh, this girl, like, she's always sharing and all of that. Is she sharing to show off? And like, and I'm like, nah, this girl is not sharing to show off or anything. She's still winning even offline, and she'll still bring it online to show that, yes, I'm not just doing this personal branding because I'm fake, or I'm not original. I'm original. I'm putting in the work in offline in the background, and I'm putting in the work, showing up online to share about my work. Because sometimes you are probably more better in a particular task than someone, but because you are not sharing, the person is having more opportunities than you, the person is having more money than you. And I'm not saying that everyone must be out there talking or anything, but still, you cannot want something and keep quiet in this current world. You might not be out there sharing on LinkedIn or anything, but be out there talking to people in your network, talking to people around you, that this is what to do, this is what you are looking for, this is the opportunity that interests you. Because people can see some things you don't even see. They can see some certain opportunities that you are not seeing, but if they know that this is what you are interested in, they will tag you to it, they will send it right into your DM. Don't just like keep quiet. It's not fake, or it's being intentional about how you show up. Or also, you have a story already, share it bit by bit. Your story doesn't necessarily have to be someone else's perfect story. Your own story is unique. Your own story is personal to you. Share it bit by bit. You don't know, anyone can actually be inspired by a story. Anybody can read your story and be like, wow. I go online, I read some people's story, and I'm like, wow, this is a different experience, this is a different perception, and I'm like, wow, you have a story already, so share it bit by bit. LinkedIn is not for when you're ready, it is for growing as you get ready. I did not just start LinkedIn because I feel like, oh, I'm ready for this thing. I was just doing it from, oh, I attended this conference, and oh, this is what I learned, this is what I found valuable, and I tried to tag the speakers too. Some of them will even comment under it. Imagine I attended some of them conferences consistently that way, and I'm tagging them. They will just like put a mark on my face, and if I see them anywhere, I'll be like, oh wow, it is you once call me on LinkedIn and all of that. That is what personal like branding does for you. That is what it does for you. It's not for when you're ready, it is for growing as you get ready. Thank you for your attention, and I hope after today you maybe like post a reflection upon this session. Do you found anything valuable, anything that touched you? Just go online and post about it, and I wish you success, and I wish you the best as you start your personal branding journey. Thank you so much for listening. I hope I'm
wow. Thank you so much, Ubeda. You kept to time. She spent exactly 20 minutes. Let's put our heads together for her. If you agree that this session has been a very enlightening session, please jam your heads together for Beda by using the clapping emoji. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to take questions at the end of this session. At the end of this session, that is after Akim has also spoken. So we will not be able to take